Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I made this delicious Haitian fritters with chicken, then continue watching the video. To make our chicken fritters, we are going to be needing the chicken, of course. I already went ahead and cooked the chicken. I have a video showing you guys how I make Haitian stew chicken. That's the same exact step I use to make this chicken. And all I'll be doing is taking the chicken out and shred the chicken and reserve about 1.5 cup of that gravy, okay? So if you haven't seen that video, check the card that just came up so you guys can see how I make the Haitian stew chicken. And you'll be needing 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, Tabasco sauce, salt and pepper to taste, and I have 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and I have 1 teaspoon of Haitian Epis, and of course you will need some oil to fry your fritters. Don't forget to check the description box where I will list the exact measurements I use in this video. So let's get cooking, guys. So you are going to grab some of that chicken and make sure you take all the bones out of your chicken. If you like, you can definitely do this with chicken breast, but I did mine with thighs because I want to bake or oven fry the rest so I can make it like a fritai style, okay? I absolutely love marinade. Easy appetizers for any party, or you can just eat them as a meal, I guess. Fry some chicken or whatever other protein you like to eat and just put them on the side. So all I'm doing is shredding that chicken, removing all the meat, removing all the meat out of the bones, because one thing we definitely don't need is bones. You can leave a little big chunks if you wish, totally up to you, but I am going to shred them as small as possible. You guys already know how Haitian food is. This smells so good. It is so hard for me not to eat this before I put it in that marinade. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. Those of you who know. If you don't know, do it so you can find out, okay? So now I am going to take the flour. I am going to remove about 1/2 cup from that 1.5 cups and just set it to the side. We will be using it in a little bit again. And now go ahead and take that Epis. Hold on, before I put my Epis, let me put this. I don't know what the heck I'm thinking. Put the baking powder. Don't use baking soda, guys, for this. Make sure you are using baking powder, okay? And I'm going to put the liquid first. I don't know what the heck I was doing when I was adding that dang Epis first. You remember, this is 1.5 cups of the liquid, and I am only using 1 cup of flour for now, but I did mention in the beginning it was 1.5, but I did remove 1/2 cup because I know even though I do it, some of you might still ask, okay? And I'm not going to add any other seasoning in there. Again, this is full of flavor, full of season. Just mix really well. And now I'm going to add my Epis. Even though that chicken did have Epis, I just like the extra flavor of Epis, which have garlic, onion, green onions, and thyme. It have everything I need. All right, mix it well. And I am going to add just a little more flour, just because you don't want it to be super runny. You want it to be nice and firm, but not too firm. All right. That's why I like sometimes to add that flour a little at a time. Now go ahead and put in that chicken. Oh, I cannot wait. If you don't know how to make Haitian pickles, check the card that just came up, because this will go so well with some spicy Haitian pickles. So make sure you check out that video so you guys can do it this Thanksgiving as an appetizer. And of course you have to taste. I'm just going to put a little bit of black pepper I definitely don't need any more salt. And I am going to add a little bit of Tabasco sauce. If you haven't, please go follow me on my social media platform. I just started going a little harder on TikTok, so make sure you check me out on TikTok as well. Snapchat, all the platform. I will leave all the links down in the description box for you guys. So now this is ready to go. Set that to the side. We can start heating our oil. You want to turn your stove to medium high. Go ahead and put either some vegetable oil or some corn oil, your choice, and let that heat up before we start dropping in our fritters. Now that my oil is nice and hot, I can go ahead and drop my fritter batter. I did went ahead and drop a little piece of that batter into that oil just to make sure that the oil was ready. And I'm using a large ice cream scoop just to scoop it in the oil. I know I mentioned corn oil, but you guys, it's peanut oil I was trying to say. You can either use vegetable oil or peanut oil, totally up to you. So now I'm going to let these fry until they are a nice golden brown color. All right, this is how they are looking like. This one is good, ready to go. You can see they have a beautiful brown color. I went ahead and removed the other ones. So I'm now going to add them on top of this cooling rack just so the oil can drip down. That way, if instead of using a paper towel where it would drench the oil, so we are going to let the oil just drop nicely as they cool down. Now I'm going to continue to do the rest and I'll come back and show you guys the final product. One little tip about making marinade is when it comes to the oil, you don't want it to be too hot, because if it's too hot, it will definitely give them that golden brown color before the inside is done. You also want the oil to be hot enough to the point where it is not just like soaking the oil to where it's going to be super oily and just not good at all. Okay, so you want to make sure your oil is nice and hot. Again, just test it by dropping a little bit of that batter in there just to test out your oil. Okay guys, this is the final product. As you can see, I went ahead and cut into one because I just couldn't wait. I had to do a little taste test. So this is what it's looking like. The inside is not raw, it's cooked, but it's not dry at the same time. This is the rest of the chicken that I went ahead and kind of give it a little color under my oven. And I have a little bit of pickles over here that I'll be using. If you don't know how to make this, go ahead and check the card that just came up so you guys can learn how to make that pickles, because it goes so well with these right here, okay? This is called fritters in Haiti. So I'm going to taste a little more just because I can. Yes. The flavor is just so crazy. You guys have to try this recipe over the holidays or even after the holidays, anytime you want. As you can see, my marinades are on steroids. These are some super big marinades, but it's okay. If you grab one or two, you know you are full, okay? So as always, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share. And please continue to stay safe. I love you guys so much for watching. Have a great holiday. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.